Dave Chappelle, a name synonymous with cutting-edge comedy and social commentary, didn't take the conventional route to success. Born in Washington, D.C., to parents who were both professors, education was deeply ingrained in his upbringing. Yet Chappelle felt a different calling, the allure of the stage, the power of laughter. He chose to forego college, a decision that raised eyebrows and sparked debate. Chappelle's parents, despite their academic backgrounds, recognized their son's passion. They understood that success could be found outside the confines of a classroom. Their support, though perhaps hesitant at first, became a source of strength for the budding comedian. It was a testament to their belief in his talent and their willingness to embrace an unconventional path. This decision to prioritize his passion for comedy over a traditional education would become a defining characteristic of Chappelle's journey. It was a bold statement, a declaration that success could be carved out on one's own terms. Little did anyone know this unconventional start would lead him to the heights of comedic brilliance. Chappelle's ascent in the world of stand-up comedy was nothing short of meteoric. He honed his craft in the dimly lit clubs of New York City, braving countless open mics and facing unforgiving audiences. His unique brand of humor, a blend of social commentary, racial observation, and raw honesty, resonated with audiences. He wasn't afraid to tackle sensitive topics, and his willingness to push boundaries set him apart. His big break came with Chappelle's Show, a sketch comedy series that took Comedy Central by storm. The show was a cultural phenomenon, catapulting Chappelle to superstardom. His sharp wit and fearless approach to satire made him a voice for a generation hungry for unfiltered commentary. Awards and accolades followed, solidifying his place as one of the greatest comedic talents of his time. Yet, at the pinnacle of his success, when the world seemed to be at his feet, Chappelle made a decision that would shock the entertainment industry and redefine his legacy. In 2004, at the height of Chappelle's show's popularity, Comedy Central offered Chappelle a staggering $50 million contract for 2 more seasons. This was a life-altering sum, a financial security most could only dream of. Yet, Chappelle, a man who had built his career on challenging conventions, did the unthinkable. He walked away. The decision sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Fans were bewildered, critics were baffled, and the media went into overdrive. Why would anyone, let alone someone at the top of their game, walk away from such an enormous sum? The answer, as Chappelle would later reveal, lay in a deeper struggle, a crisis of conscience that was brewing beneath the surface of his success. Section 4. A Crisis of Conscience, The Weight of Laughter. The immense success of Chappelle's show, while professionally gratifying, came at a personal cost. Chappelle began to grapple with the impact of his humor, particularly its reception among certain audiences. He realized that some of his jokes, intended to provoke thought and spark dialogue, were being misinterpreted and used to perpetuate harmful stereotypes. This realization weighed heavily on him. The laughter, once a source of joy and connection, now carried a burden of responsibility. He questioned the direction of his career, wrestling with the fine line between entertainment and exploitation. The $50 million deal, once a symbol of achievement, now represented a Faustian bargain, a compromise he was no longer willing to make. Section 5. A Father's Legacy, Integrity over Convenience. Chappelle's decision to prioritize his integrity over financial gain was deeply rooted in his upbringing. He often spoke of his father, a man who embodied the principles of social justice and personal conviction. Chappelle's father had walked away from a comfortable life to dedicate himself to causes he believed in, a decision that left a lasting impression on his son. This legacy of integrity, of choosing principle over expediency, resonated deeply with Chappelle. It was a reminder that true success was not measured solely by wealth or fame, but by the courage to live in accordance with one's values, even when faced with difficult choices. Section 6. The Price of Integrity. A Worthwhile Sacrifice? Dave Chappelle's decision to walk away from $50 million was a testament to the power of personal conviction. It was a bold declaration that some things, like integrity and peace of mind, are not for sale. His story is a powerful reminder that true success is not measured solely by material wealth, but by the courage to stay true to oneself. What compromises are we willing to make in the pursuit of our goals? What price are we willing to pay for our dreams? These are questions that Chappelle's story compels us to ask ourselves. His journey is an invitation to reflect on our own values, to examine the choices we make, and to consider the legacy we wish to leave behind.